Morning children. Ninth biology, chapter structural organization in animals. In structural organization in animals, in the previous class we studied about the morphology of leech and also the digestive system of leech. We already studied in previous class. Now we are going to study the respiratory system of leech, circulatory system of leech, nervous system of leech, excretory system of leech, then development of leech, and also the parasitic adaptation. We will see one by one. A respiratory system of leech. The leech is respiration takes place through skin. Leech, respiration takes place through skin. And also the leech consists of numerous blood vessels, network of blood vessels, dense network of blood vessels, network of blood vessel called capillaries. That is called these capillaries. What is called capillaries? The body of the earthworms consists of numerous network of blood vessels. The blood vessels, that is called these capillaries. The capillaries containing hemocoelic fluid. Right, the same. The hemocoelic fluid is present between the cells of epidermis. Hemocoelic fluid extend between these. Cells of epidermis. And also the respiration takes place by gaseous exchange. Respiration through skin. And also the leech, body of the leech, the cavity also consists of numerous network of blood capillaries. The blood capillaries, that is called blood vessels. The blood vessels, that is called these capillaries. The capillaries contain the hemocoelic fluid. The hemocoelic fluid is extended between the cells of the epidermis. And also the respiration or the gaseous exchange, it takes place by simple diffusion. Gaseous exchange takes place by diffusion. Gaseous exchange takes place by the diffusion. How the gaseous exchange takes place by the diffusion means the oxygen, that is called O2, oxygen dissolved in water. The dissolved oxygen diffused through the skin. Then to the coelomic fluid, then the coelomic fluid. From this coelomic fluid, the carbon dioxide diffused off. Carbon dioxide released away from this body. Oxygen dissolved in water. Dissolved oxygen diffused through the skin to this hemocoelic fluid. From this hemocoelic fluid, the gaseous exchange takes place. The carbon dioxide is released out away from that bodies. In this way, the respiration takes place. At the same time, the skin also is helps us to maintain the moist condition. The skin is always maintain the moist condition due to the secretion of glands, mucus gland. The mucus is secreted from this mucus gland. Due to the secretion of the mucus gland, the skin is always maintain wet condition and also it prevent from drying. This type of respiration takes place in leech. Simple respiration, respiratory organ, that is called this through skin. And also the body cavity also consists of numerous network of blood vessels, that is called capillaries. The capillaries contain the hemocoelic fluid which is present in the body cavity. The hemocoelic fluid is present extend between the cells and also the epidermis. Cells of the body, that is called outermost layer, that is called epidermis. The fluid is present in these cells of the epidermis. And also the gaseous exchange takes place by the mechanism that is called diffusion. The oxygen is dissolved in water. When the oxygen is dissolved in this water, dissolved oxygen diffused through the skin to this hemocylic fluid, then which is exchange takes place in the body cavity. Carbon dioxide is released away from this body cavity. In this way, the respiration takes place. At the same time, the skin is always maintained wet condition due to the secretion of mucus from this mucus gland. To the secretion of the mucus gland only helps us to prevent drying of skin. This is the mechanism of this type of respiration takes place in leech. Next we go for circulatory system. Next we go for circulatory systems. Circulatory system. The circulatory system consists of hemocylic system. Circulatory system is of hemocylic system. No true blood vessel for leech. No true blood vessels. At the same time, the blood vessels are replaced by hemocylic canal. Blood vessels are replaced by hemocylic canal. Hemocylic canal or hemocylic system. Hemocylic canal or hemocylic systems or channels. Hemocylic canal or hemocylic channels. Hemocylic channels. Circulatory system consists of hemocylic system and also consists of no true blood vessels in this body cavity. The blood vessels are replaced by hemocylic channels or hemocylic canals. The hemocylic canals or the hemocylic channels are completely filled with this blood. Completely filled with this blood. The blood also consists of what? Hemoglobin. The red color pigment that is called this what? Hemoglobins. That is called this what? Hemoglobins. At the same time, the hemocylic canal or the hemocylic channels, they are 4 in numbers. How many numbers? 4 hemocylic channels. How many canals? 4 hemocylic channel. 4 hemocylic canals. They arrange. How it is arranged? The hemocylic canals are 4 in number. 4 in numbers. It is arranged. One is dorsal side. This is a center that is called digestive system. This is a digestive system. Dorsal side of the digestive system, and also the another one that is called is ventral side of the digestive system. Another one is each side of the lateral side of this. Each lateral side of the digestive tract. They are 4 in number. One is dorsal side. The channels are 4 in number. The center that is called digestive system. The dorsal side of the digestive system. Another one that is called this ventral side of the digestive system. Another 2 canals which is present either lateral of the digestive tract and another lateral side of the digestive tract. The 4 channels which is act as a heart and also the valve and also the valves. There are 4 hemocylic canals or channels. The 2 arranged just above the anterior dorsal, just above the dorsal side of the digestive tract. Another one ventral side of the digestive tract. Another 2 are lateral of the digestive tract. They are 4 in numbers. All the 4 channels are connected this 26th segment of the leech body segment. 26th body segment of leech. In this way, the circulation takes place the body of the leech. Circulatory system is also called hemocylic system. The hemocylic system, and also it is no true blood vessels in the body cavity. The blood vessels only replaced by hemocylic canals or hemocylic channels. The hemocylic canals are completely filled with this blood. The blood also consists of the red color pigment that is called this what? Hemoglobin. That is called this what? Hemoglobin. The four hemocoelic canals, it is arranged one in just above the dorsal side of the digestive system, another one ventral side of the digestive system, another two each lateral side of the digestive system. That is called, they are totally four hemocoelic canals, channels or canals, which is act as a heart and also the valves. All the four canals longitudinally connected the 26th of the segment of this body of the leech. That is called this circulatory system. Next we go for nervous system of leech. Nervous system of leech, and it consists of nerve ring, and also the ventral nerve cord. The central nervous system of leech, and it is consists of nerve ring. Another one is called this pair of ventral nerve cords. And also it is consists of this anterior region, this is the posterior region. The nervous system consists of a brain. The brain is located just this is the pharynx. Just above the pharynx, that is called brain. Also it is called suprapharyngeal ganglia. The suprapharyngeal ganglion, which is just located above the pharynx, and below the pharynx, that is called subpharyngeal ganglia. That is called this one, subpharyngeal ganglion. Suprapharyngeal ganglion also is called brain. It is just located above the pharynx region. Below the pharynx region, that is called the subpharyngeal ganglion. Between the suprapharyngeal ganglion and subpharyngeal ganglion, that is called circumpharyngeal connective. A ring-like structures. What like structure? A ring-like structure that is called the circumpharyngeal ganglion or circumpharyngeal connective. Right? Okay. Below the subpharyngeal ganglion. Subpharyngeal ganglion means it is located below the pharynx. This region that is called this pharynx. Above the pharynx, that is called the suprapharyngeal ganglion, also is called brain. Below the pharynx, that is called this subpharyngeal ganglion. A connection between the suprapharyngeal ganglion and the subpharyngeal ganglion, a ring-like structure that is called circumpharyngeal connective. That is called this what? Circumpharyngeal connective. Below the suprapharyngeal ganglion, elongated, long, slender, double ventral nerve cords are present. And also it consists of numerous ganglions present between this central nerve cord. And it is connected into this last segment of this last segment of the body of the leech. Nervous system consists of central nervous system of the leech consists of nerve ring and also the ventral nerve cord. And also it is consists of brain. The brain also is called what? Suprapharyngeal ganglion. The brain is located above the pharynx. That's why it is called suprapharyngeal ganglion. Below the pharynx, a ganglion that is called subpharyngeal ganglion. A connection between the subpharyngeal ganglion and the suprapharyngeal ganglion that is called circumpharyngeal connective. A ring-like structure that is called circumpharyngeal connective. Below the subpharyngeal ganglion, a double ventral nerve cords reach this last segment of this leech, connected to the last segment of the leech. Between this ventral nerve cord, a ganglion, numerous ganglions and also the nerve fibers are arranged. That's called this nervous system of leech. Next we go for excretory system of leech. The excretory system of leech, and it is consists of numerous segmentally arranged tubular-like structures. What like structure? Tubular-like structures. Tube-like structures are tubular-like structures. That is called this nephridia. That is called nephridia. This is the nephridia. It's either each segment, either side of the each segment starting from 6 to 22. Each segment a pair of nephridia. Each segment either lateral side, a tubular-like structure that is called nephridia is located. It is starting from the segment starting from 6 to 22 segment. Up to starting from 6th segment up to 22 segment, there are totally 17 pairs of what? 17 pairs of nephridia is present. Nephridia is arranged, is a tubular-like structure. It's arranged each segment, either lateral side of the each segment. There are totally 17 pairs of segments, nephridia are present, and it is starting from the 6th segment and up to these 22 segments. The nephridia are located. The nephridia, all these nephridia finally open into this minute opening, that is each segment, that is called nephridiophore. That is called this what? Nephridiophore. The exit system of leech, the numerous segmentally arranged tubular-like structure, that is called nephridia. There are totally 17 pairs of nephridia is present. It is located starting from this 6th segment to up to the 22 segment. Each nephridia open into this body through this opening, that is called nephridiophore. Next we go for reproductive system. Last segment next says, that is called this what? Reproductive systems. Reproductive system of leech. Right. Next we go for the reproductive system. Leech is a hermaphrodite animals. What is called a hermaphrodite animals? The hermaphrodite means both male and also the female sex gametes. Sex gametes are present in the same animal. Same animal. Both sex organs. Male sex organ, that is called testis, and a female sex organ, that is called this ovary. Both the male and the female sex organs are present in the same animal. That's why it is called this hermaphrodite. That's called this hermaphrodite. Now we go for male reproductive system of leech. Male reproductive systems. Male reproductive system, and it is consists of there are totally 12 pairs of testes are present. 12 pairs of testes are present. The testes which is located from 12th segment up to 11th pair of segment. The 11 pairs of testes which is starting from this 12th segment up to this end of the 22nd segment. There are totally 11 pairs of testes are present. At the same time, the testes also consists of this the testes, a sac-like structure in short duration. The testes, continuation of the testes, that is called vas efferens. A short duct from the testes, that is called vas efferens. Or each testis, the vas efferens join together to form a common duct. That is called this what? A common duct, that is called vas deferens. A oval-like structure, that is called testis. That is called testis. Continuation of the testis, a short duct, that is called vas efferens. Vas efferens. Vas efferens of the each testis join together to form a common duct, that is called vas deferens. That is called vas deferens. Then continuation of the vas deferens, that is called a highly coiled-like structure, that is called this epididymis. That is called this what? Epididymis. The continuous highly coiled, that is called epididymis. Here the epididymis only the spermatozoas are stored. That's why the epididymis is act as a storehouse of the sperms. Continuation of this epididymis, that is called ejaculatory duct. That is called this what? Ejaculatory duct. Next, that is called this a sac-like structure, that is called atrium. The atrium is also consists of prostate chamber and also the prostate gland. Neck of this prostate gland, the atrium, the opening, that is called penis sac. Through this penis sac only the spermatozoans are exterior out. Male reproductive system and it consists of the testes. There are 11 pairs of testes which is located in the each segment body of the leech. The testes consists of a sac-like structure and also the neck of the short neck of these testes, that is called vas efferens. The vas efferens of the each testes join together to form a common duct, that is called vas deferens. The continuation of the vas deferens highly coiled, that is called this epididymis. Epididymis. Epididymis, which is act as a storehouse of the sperm. The sperms are stored only in the epididymis. Then continuation of epididymis, ejaculatory duct. The ejaculatory duct are open into this atrium. The atrium also consists of two regions. One is called prostate chamber, another one is called prostate gland. Finally, the spermatozoans are exterior out through this sac, that is called penis sac. That is called this what? Penis sac. That is called this male reproductive system. Next we go for female reproductive systems. Female reproductive system, and it is consists of ovary, oviduct, and vagina. It is called this ovary, oviduct, vagina. A single pair of ovary, a single pair of ovary which is present in the 11th segment body of the leech. The single pair of ovary, which is a coiled and a ribbon shaped like structure which is located in the 11th segment of this leech. The ovary also consists of the female sex organ, ovary, and that is called this a coiled ribbon shaped like structure, that is called this ovary. Inside this ovary only a ova. Ova is budded off from this ovary and come to this sac. Then the continuation of this ovary, a short duct, that is called oviduct. Then oviduct to these albumin glands, then albumin glands to the common oviduct, then vagina, then finally through this vagina, the eggs are released away from the body through the female gonopores. Female reproductive system of leech and it consists of ovary, oviduct, then vagina. A single ovary is present in the 11th segment of the body of the leech, and also it is highly coiled, a ribbon-like structure. Inside the ovary only, so ova is formed, budded off from this ovary, then pass through this oviduct, then albumin, then this albumin gland and common duct, and leads to the vagina, then through this vagina to the exterior out through this female gonopore. This is a female reproductive system of leech. Next we go for development of leech. Development. Fertilization is internal. Internal fertilization, and development is direct development. Direct development, and the cocoons are formed. That is called these cocoons. The cocoons are formed in the segment ninth segment, 10th segment, and also 11th segment, the cocoons are formed. From this, each cocoons 1 to 24 embryos are formed. 1 to 24 embryos are formed. When the embryos are complete, development takes place. Later, the young ones are, which is directly resemble like a adult. That's why the development is a direct development. Development is fertilization is internal fertilization. Development is a direct development, and also through the direct development, the cocoons are formed. The cocoons are formed in this 9th segment, 10th segment, and 11th segment. And each cocoons also consists of 1 to 24 embryos are formed. When these embryos are complete, development takes place. They produce a young ones. The young ones are resemble like a direct resemble like a adult. This type of development takes place in leech. Next we go for parasitic adaptation. Parasitic adaptation of leech. Parasitic adaptation of leech. Right. What is the parasitic adaptation of leech? Leech is an ectoparasite. Ectoparasite is attached on the body's outer surface of the body of the animal and suck the blood. Ectoparasite, the blood is sucked by pharynx. Blood is sucked by pharynx. And also it is consists of anterior sucker, and also the posterior sucker. Both sucking organs are present. Anterior sucker, and also the posterior sucker. Which help of the sucking organ is attached on the body surface of the animal and suck the blood. The help of the pharynx. The mouth also consists of, the mouth of the leech consists of 3 jaws. Mouth of leech, 3 jaws are present. Due to the presence of the 3 jaws, they make a Y-shaped painless ulcer. Body of the surface, attached to the body of the surface. With the help of the anterior sucker, and the posterior sucker, the sucking the blood with the help of this pharynx, and also make a 3 jaws are present in the mouth. Inside the mouth, how many jaws are present? 3 jaws are present. With the help of the 3 jaws, they make a Y-shaped painless wound. Y-shaped painless wound are formed. By the formation of the Y-shaped painless wound, continuously sucking the blood without coagulation. Y-shaped painless wounds are formed, and continuously sucking the blood without anticoagulation. The saliva of the leech also consists of an anticoagulant substance that is called hyaridine. Hyaridine is an enzyme that is called anticoagulant substance. The saliva of the leech consists of an enzyme anticoagulant substance that is called hyaridine. To the presence of hyaridine, prevent from coagulation of blood. That is called clotting of blood. To the prevention from this coagulation of blood or the clotting of blood, the leech continuously suck the blood. After continuously sucking the blood is stored inside the crop. The blood is stored in the crop. The blood is which is act as a nutrient or nourishment for the nourishment, which is act as a nutrient or act as a food for this earthworm, for this not earthworm, for leech. You can store blood for a long time, and also without sucking of blood, the leech can use the blood for either 5 months or 6 months. This type of parasitic adaptation takes place in leech. Right, now come to the conclusion. Today we studied about physiology of leech, and also it is consists of a respiratory system, circulatory system, nervous system, excretory system, and development, and also the reproductive system. Next, parasitic adaptation of the leech. We studied one by one. Next, remaining part of this leech we study later. Thank you, children.